we'll be getting into, whoops, not that one. We'll be getting into the Loopy Landscapes scenario pack. And we've already done Iceberg Islands. We did that kind of early, around winter and around Christmas, maybe like kind of a winter Christmas themed park. So this is kind of the official start of the Loopy Landscapes scenarios. And the first one is Volcania. I don't remember if I did this one as a kid. But what we need to do is, well, it says this, a dormant volcano is a setting of this coaster building challenge. Wow, that's a great description. So in order to be successful, we need to finish building all 5 of the partially built roller coasters in this park. And to design them with achieving park rate or excitement ratings of at least 6.7 for each of them. So we'll jump right into there. And this is what's nice is there's no time limit. As you notice on here, it doesn't say within a certain time period. It doesn't say within like a certain guest number, a park rating, whatever. So this is one of those open-ended scenarios. Oh boy, this is huge. All right, what does this look like? Okay, so they walk around up here. It's kind of a big loop. They come up here. Okay, so we need to also be doing pathways. We need to connect up the pathways. Okay, so right now nothing is here. There's no complete rides at all. There's just a few pathways to walk on. Let's go ahead and we'll build a couple things out front just to keep things going. Let's do that and that. And that will keep people from getting lost. If you have too big of a park and not enough things going on, and there's just a lot of pathways, well, the people can get lost really easily. And then they'll get upset and sad and want to go home much earlier than they normally would. So, oh yeah, I need to turn on the game sounds. Make sure that these are, yep, that's good. Okay, cool. Ooh, look at that. Owl in the Brush, thank you. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. Welcome in, guys. Hey, and Bronson's here too. Hey, guys. How was your stream? I know I wasn't there the whole time. I tried to pop in for a little while, and then we had dinner and kind of getting some things ready for tonight and this and that. But how did your stream go? What kind of things were you designing? I saw a little bit, but what was going on? All right, let's see. Let's get... Maybe we can do like shops and stalls in a couple places, but let's have things come down from here, maybe? Also, if you hit shift to like set the height, it's kind of nice because then you can see like what level you're on, like what pathways you're close to. So we'll just have it go down 2. How's it going, guys? Bronson, dude, I made a couple new emotes. I think you'll like them. They're fitting for what's been going on recently. Not bad. I need to make a better draft of the level, but I made an okay rough draft. Hey, dude, that's all you need to do. I mean, you gotta start out with a simple design. And then go from there. Yep, there you go. I made a static one for followers and a GIF for subscribers to use. So I was like, man, I gotta capitalize on what's going on. Not to take things, not to be irrelevant or irreverent, I should say, with what's going on, but I wanted to make a way that people can have some fun. Chatting about bots, algorithms, Steroids. Oh boy. Sounds like fun. Well, good. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you... Hey, Bronson, give him a shout out. Give Owl in the Brush a shout out for me. Ha! Gotta put these mods to work. You know. Am I right? You already did? Did I miss it? Oh, wow, you are on point. I didn't even have to say anything. Look at that. Look how good my mod is. Deserves a promotion. Yeah. Hey, I gave you a promotion. I gave you another ad, or not an ad, another emote to use. Alright, so we got one there and one there. Excellent. Okay. So we will... Oh, wait, we need to do no scenery, no shops installs, no transport rides, no water rides. We can do normal funding. That's fine for now. We're not in a hurry. We got plenty of time. And we have a couple things. And, ooh, this is a good one. The launch freefall. Yeah. And Powder Keg Greg, if you're still here on Rumble, one other cool thing, it's a separate mod technically from the OpenRCT2, but I have another separate mod that manages the price of my rides. Because the ticket price for rides depends on the excitement and then also the age of the ride or the reliability of the ride, so it adjusts. So how am I doing? I'm doing good. You hereby claim the title of Supermod. Done. Don't tell Book, he'll be jealous. He's the other mod. Yeah, today was good. So I passed my my class a couple weeks ago of my skills stuff, doing the skills test and everything, and training for my motorcycle. And so today I was over getting that card submitted so I can get credit for it, and then do we want to do this? That's kind of jammed in there. That's a little much. Why don't we do something like that? And so I went in there to submit that so that I can have my to get my official motorcycle license thing added to my driver's license. So that'll show up in several days, and that's all done and taken care of now, so that's good. But yeah, and then just mowed the lawn. Was watching Pastor Dustin's stream because he got his he got his channel back on Twitch. Twitch was able to what's funny is because he tried to get his ban lifted, and he got like almost like an automatic rejection, and then he did another appeal, and because I think it was like a bot saw it, no pun intended with all that. He had I guess a bot see it, and it did like an instant rejection. But then he got it back, so just this morning. So he was only out a day, which is great. But man, the Christian streamer community really came around him and supported, and that was really cool to see. So, oh my gosh, we got another raid! Holy cow! Big Bad Dirty Dog again. Thank you so much for the raid. You're back again. I appreciate that. Thanks for returning. How was your stream, guys? Excellent. Good to see ya. The most beautiful community on Twitch is here to make your 2025 more awesome and amazing, BBDD style. Well, thank you. Hey guys. Some of you may know me from earlier. But if not, I am Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer on Twitch, Rumble, and Kick, and we are having some fun playing Rollercoaster Tycoon tonight, a new scenario. And yeah, we're just having a good time hanging out. Yeah, Teo, thank you for the recommendation on that. Welcome in. What were you guys playing tonight? Were you playing Codenames again or something else? What was on the agenda? Welcome. And any of you guys that are new or anything, any of you lurkers out there that don't want to bring any attention to yourself, if you don't want to be considered a bot by Twitch's own statements and guidelines, you can interact with the stream. Thank you for the follow there. You can chat by saying hello. I made a couple new emotes saying that you're not a bot. That you can, there's one if you become a follower, you can use one. If you're a subscriber, you can use the GIF. Or there's a channel redemption thing on Twitch that says you're a lurker, and it doesn't have any sound, anything, so it doesn't draw much attention. So I appreciate everyone that's here. I don't consider lurkers any less of a viewer than someone who's here chatting. So welcome on in, everybody. I am happy that you are all here. So even if Twitch doesn't want to recognize you, I recognize you and appreciate you being here. Ha! So there's that. So, but yeah, tonight we were just having some relaxing fun. And so for this scenario is called Volcania. And so we have this lovely park with the remains, allegedly, of a volcano with a bunch of water in it, I guess. Maybe it's maybe it's supposed to be a geyser. There's no lava in there. But there was five coasters that seem to have fallen apart or began construction and didn't see it to completion. And so we need to complete all 5 of these coasters while having an excitement rating for them, each of 6.7, and then we will complete the scenario. So yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome for the shout out. Yeah, thank you again for the raid. God bless you guys. So yeah, we just got started, so we've been just kind of chatting and hanging out for a little bit, so haven't really missed a whole lot. That can't be a cheap park to make. Maybe they ran out of funds. I don't know. Maybe they should have just focused on one coaster at a time rather than trying to build all of them at once. I don't know. But you can kind of see parts of them here and there where they just kind of end and stuff like that. So once we get a few people in the park, we'll start working on those, and that will be great. Are any of these like open or anything? That's that. Close, close, close. It was saying that one of them was like, one of our handymen was trying to get to one of these. Is he still trying to do that? Classic wooden coaster. No. No. I don't want you to be trying to go to it. You're neglecting your duties. Your fixing rides duties. Okay. What do we got? Is there anything kind of small? We got the looping coaster. Do we have the corkscrew? Not yet. Corkscrew coasters are great. There's a couple prefab rides. Oh, we can do a couple shuttle loops. What if we do something over here? Something like this. Where are we at? Okay, so we want to have, let's flip it and do the outside one first. So I love doing these right next to each other, because then we can have them in sync. There's some pretty cool stuff you can do with coasters like that. So That is a lot of fun. Entrance and exit. You can, like, I've done a park where I had 6 of these lined up next to each other. It was great. And they would go all together, because you can synchronize them. Okay, so there's that. That's testing. Let's do one more. Okay. Cool. And I think that should let us through. So there's a little button here, say synchronize, and then they'll wait till they get here. Looks like Montezuma's Revenge. Is that a real ride? I've heard that before, and I can't remember if that's like a ride from this game or if that was an actual, a real ride. Okay, let's get... Oh, I didn't put it next to each other. How did that happen? Oops. Shuttle loop 2. Dang it. We messed up. Let's demolish that. Let's try building this again. I love the isometric graphics, but sometimes it makes it difficult. So height mark on ride track, so 15. Are we not allowed to put it there? Is it too... Oh, I thought I did it... I thought I did it low enough. Bummer. What if... I don't know if that'll work. Let me delete this for a second. What if we rotate it the other way instead? Will we have enough room? What if we did it over here? Yeah, we could do something like that. All right. All right. Scrap this one. Yeah, we lost maybe a little bit of money. That's okay. We'll make it work here. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Test. Thank you for the lurk, Code Rifle. Okay. There we go. That looks like it's lined up. And if we change... Yeah. Yep. We're good. Okay. Test. I was wondering why they were not syncing up. It's like, oh yeah, because they're like not next to each other. See, watch. This one will wait till this other one comes back. Once it's here, now they go together. Very cool. Okay. And now they sound like jet engines as they go. Cool stuff. Okay, let's get this going here. So we are up against that. Can we by chance... Let me turn the music and that stuff up. Let me know if it's a little too low for you guys. Okay. Can we buy land? No. What we got is what we got. Okay, so... Okay, so now that's connected. We'll use that to get to where we want. Oops, not that. Rotate. How do we want to connect? Do we want to... Gosh. I don't want to connect from down here because it's so close to the entrance. I kind of want to do this. And then height mark on paths. We need to get down to 20, so right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's that. There's one. And two. There we go. Let's work on putting some benches in here. Hey, Lyles, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's do cutaway view. There's a lot of cool things that they've added to the game with this. So you can literally, like, look at different things at different levels very easily when you have a lot of stuff overlapping. This really helps with seeing things. Okay, so there's that. And we don't have any... No, we put a couple trash cans around. There's not really any trash because we haven't added any shops and stalls yet. But we should. So, let's get an information kiosk. Put it right there. Random. These guys are paying for the ride tickets, so they'll go through their money faster. And since this is a game 1 scenario, we will be we won't have access to the ATM, and so they'll run out of cash a little faster. We can't preserve them being here, so they'll then leave. So in that case, we're not going to be mean and jack up the price of the umbrellas. So. You're tired, wish you had 6 more hours. Hey, Psycho Joker, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? How was the rest of Minecraft? I appreciate being able to see you play a bit. How did you fill in the rest of that lava lake? Or did you get sick and tired of it and move on to something else? It didn't seem like quite a tedious task to do, but it still kind of looked pretty fun, though. How are you doing tonight? Thank you, Bronson, for giving the shout out. I appreciate that. What is up, my bro? Brother! How is it going? Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. We want to have this face this way. Here we go. Same price. Alright, so there's food, there's drink, and oh, they're going to need a bathroom. Let's put a bathroom down here. We'll make it free. We'll be nice. Now, we worked on it until we stopped. Well, that makes sense. You worked on it until you stopped. Still a long way to go, but it is what it is. Yeah, we got Bronson here. Cody's here, yeah. How are you doing? How are you and Mrs. Pickles? We're doing good. Actually, we're pretty excited. So, it's our 10-year anniversary at the end of the week, and we'll be going to a little getaway for a few days. So excited about that. So, but yeah. So, yeah. I know, it's gone by real fast. But, yeah, thank you. But, yeah, it's been good. You know, I'm just excited. I'm saying this to everyone too when they you're the third person to raid already, and I haven't even been live really, or I've barely been live even an hour. So, but Bronson, you should show him the new emotes that I created. Hey, Bronson! Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift sub. You are too kind. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I made some new emotes for, I felt like they were due and expected due to the fact of recent current events, aka things that happened to Pastor Dustin just yesterday. So, any of you guys that want to make sure to tell your respective streaming service while you're here that you are a human and not a bot, you can use, and you're following, you can use one of those emotes, and if you're a subscriber, you can use the GIF. So, I put them on Kick, and I put them on Rumble, as well as Twitch, so all of you guys can still use them and have fun with that. So, I realized last week that next month is her parents' 45 years. Wow, that is an accomplishment. It's so sad. You don't see that very often. So, that is awesome. Congratulations to them. That is really cool. Yeah, my parents, they'll be having their 41st or 42nd, something like that, this in September. So they're just a little shorter than your folks. But yeah, my parents will be close to that here in a couple months as well. So, oh, next month. It's already August, duh. But yeah, that is awesome to hear. There's so many people that don't even make it to like 2 years, and that's really, really sad. So, okay, let's put another one of those there. Let's see, what are people saying? Running out of cash, too crowded. Kiosks is good value, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to raise prices on people because we're already making a killing from them on these rides. $8. This is probably like 10, 15. Golly. I have a little plugin that just manages my ticket prices for me, just so I don't have to spend so much time going back and managing them over and over and over. So, but yeah. Okay, let's try and work on one of these coasters. So the goal for this scenario is a little different from what they normally are. Typically, a scenario is, hey, get this certain number of guests by this certain time, and make sure that your park rating is up to this amount at that point. And this particular scenario, we have 5 different coasters that are in a state of disrepair. They're missing a chunk of their track, and they need some help getting from the start to the finish while being exciting. And that's kind of funny. They actually don't let you entirely delete them. I wonder if you can actually like go backwards. You probably can go backwards and delete them somewhat that way, but yes, they have kept God at the helm and made sure he led them in all things. That is key. That is important. Otherwise, you don't have a foundation. So that is awesome. Congratulations to them. That is really good to hear. And that is encouraging. What? Oh, that's not very high at all. Okay, so we need to do this. Oh, it's too high. Alright, is that gonna grab and go? Yes. Okay, perfect. Same to you guys and your parents as well. Thank you. I know, time has gone by pretty quick. I feel like it really hasn't been that long at all. 65. What if we go, what is that, 75? Is that enough? Woo! Not enough. Alright, 70. That should, going from 80 to 70, that should do it. Amen. Amen. Like you said, it's very sad to see how rare it is to see a marriage last now. Yeah. I know, because on my mom's side, she has 2 siblings, and both of them have had divorces. And so it's sad to see, and even at least I think luckily only one of the kids on her side, one of my cousins has had a divorce, and luckily the others have not. But yeah. All right. So we need to get over there. What other stuff do we got? So this is one of the rides where they haven't really added too many things, too many special track pieces. But, let's see, where is this going? Can we look underground? Oh, it's over here. Gotcha, okay. Why did that disappear? We need to see height mark on track, 70. Alright, so we're probably going to have to go back up a little bit on here. Actually, yeah, let's do that to 80. Just to get a little bit more speed. Down to 60. And then we can do some ups and downs. Okay, that might make it. Let's watch this one. So yeah, one cool thing about OpenRCT2 is that they have this testing that you can do while you're in the build phase. Previously, they didn't have that. Oh, that's really slow. Is that enough to get through this? Oh! Alright, we need to get a little more speed here. This is not going to work. What if we delete this? No. Okay. One more. There we go. A little bit more height. Classic wooden looping coaster, go away. Sorry I got to raid and run tonight, brother. No worries. I do that a lot too, because it's kind of the end of the day whenever I finish. But I'm wiped out from the day. God bless you. Have a great night. Much love to you all. Thank you so much. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate that. Have a great restful night. Get some good rest. And we will see you again. God bless you. And yeah, take all the stuff that you need to do. Make sure you do it at the end of your stream so you can just unwind, get some good rest tonight. And we will see you next time. Okay, I think that works. While we're still here, can we add any more cars? No. Okay. Let's do a real test and see how this does. Ah, you got little Cheddar there. A little Chetty Bear. Yeah, he's outside right now. He loves being outside, so he's not here in the little cat tree next to me. Hopefully this isn't too intense, but honestly, it doesn't matter if it's intense or not. It's as long as it's exciting. And I'm hoping that it's not too much. I think these corners are kind of gradual enough. And these are, yeah, they're not like super sharp. So that should be pretty good. What are the test results? What do we got? I have a hard time when making them myself. Excitement, 7.6. And we need 6.7. Look at that. All right. First one out of the way. Okay. Cool. While that's testing, we have an entrance and exit that's connected here. Okay. That goes up there and is connected there. Let's just get rid of that. Then they can't get to that. And let's put this back in place. Now you are open. Okay. Perfect. Put a few benches in here. And they can, yeah, that's separate. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so we got that queue line. Wow, that is a really short queue line. But that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. That's one thing that has changed a lot in how I play, is I don't make very long queue lines. It does kind of make for a little bit more crowded of a park, though, unfortunately, so we could... You know what, maybe we should open up this other thing. Let's just do that. And... do that. And do that. Okay. We'll let them circle around. I don't think that connects to the upper area at all. That's just there. That loops around. Okay, we'll let people do that. We'll put some other stuff around the side. We'll get a couple more staff members. Remember, if you want to be a staff member, there's a channel redemption thing on Twitch. Otherwise, I mean, if you're on another platform, just holler at me through chat, and I can make you a staff member. Put you to work. I mean, let you make the park a better place. Bronson, what role would you like? Do you want to be a handyman or a mechanic? I'd like my name to be Super Mud. I can do that. I can do that. Handyman. Sounds good. Alright, got Bronson the Super Mod. There you go. Okay. Oh man, I need to put a lot of benches and trash cans because they're gonna be leaving a bunch of junk everywhere. Kind of forgot about that. Okay, we got a few things here already, so that's not too bad. One good thing though, I think in the coding, I heard this just the other day, that they cannot drop trash in, like, underground on a pathway. So we don't have to worry about, like, having trash. Hey, Code Rifle, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. So you don't have to worry about having like trash and stuff randomly where you can't see it. So that's good. And now that I think about it, now that they use a black path, I do appreciate that they made that a different color underground so we can actually see it. I didn't even think about that. I was like, why is it red? Oh, that makes sense. It stands out. What is that? Bronson, what is that third emote? I've seen that pop up. I saw Connor using that yesterday. I can't tell what it is from my my mod view here. The stream manager. Okay. Space rings. Okay, so we've gotten a few things. Actually, we're doing really good on money. Let's do maximum funding here. I don't know. I typed party and then clicked. Oh, maybe it's one of those like party balls that like opens in confetti and like candy pops out or something like that. Like the New Year's Eve ball or something. I don't know. Okay. Let's do a few more things over here. Oh man, Mrs. Pickles just made popcorn and I can smell it and it smells amazing. Now it's making my mouth water. Popcorn. I know. And then look, I'm selling popcorn right there too. Coincidence? I think not. Okay. That will still give room to put some more shops and stalls in there. This is a great ride to make sure to put these TV screens, because this is a very slow throughput ride and only 4 people can ride it at one time. So, do you have a favorite amusement park food? You know, to be honest, I'm kind of a cheapskate and I don't buy food very often at theme parks because it's so dang expensive. But I feel like they always have a good lemonade there. Or like a frozen lemonade. Those are good. Man, you can always get a good corn dog at a theme park. Gosh, what else? I feel like I haven't really been to one in a little. I'm trying to like rack my brain of stuff that I remember seeing recently. Or lately. What else? Interesting choice. Yeah, corn dogs are always good. Sometimes they're a foot long. Yeah, sometimes you get the extra long ones. Some theme parks do like a really cool fry loaf, or like curly fries. Maybe that's just been like, we've been to a Ren Fair and they've had that, and we've been to other different things and they have, yeah, we went, so they had this like thing near us at a racetrack, and they had like a demo derby there and things like that, and then fireworks and whatnot. And one of the vendors had a ton of different things, and they had like a big fry loaf. It's like this big brick, and they're like curly fries. Those are good. And then yeah, turkey legs are pretty good too. Sometimes they're hard to eat, turkey legs, because they have all those like weird bone fragment kind of like shards in them. But man, those are, if you're eating one of those, you're gonna get some good looks from passersby. So, hey, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that. Oh no, you're just a bot on Kick. No, I will not be joining your server. Sorry. And why would your Discord be a different name? This is a no-bot zone. Sorry, bud. Delorded. Okay. Cool beans. I feel like I get that a lot on Kick. I need to double check some of the text that I have on there, and make sure that people are kind of blocked from these messages. That's a second one today from there. But then again, so I know the other day I did mention something about like how Kick said something about how they think that 70 to 80% of their viewers are bots. I think they said that was an overstatement, but it's still probably somewhat close, I would imagine, because I almost never get any legitimate people talking or even viewing on Kick. And if you are over there and you are a real person, you're a real boy, and you want to say hello, oops, feel free to do that, because I don't know if you're actually there or not. Okay, let's do that. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how real people actually are. But yeah, Bronson, weren't you gonna try to stream to Kick too? This can be your little kick in the pants to get that started. Connor likes funnel cakes. I haven't had... I remember we tried... There was one time that we actually did get like a funnel cake, elephant ear, whatever you want to call it. They're pretty close. They're kind of similar. And we must have just gotten a bad batch. It just was kind of plain and bland. Was not very exciting. And so, yeah, it really depends on what you get, so, and where you get it from, so. We'll have to try that again. Generally, they are pretty tasty, so we'll have to try that again at some point. I've never had one. I think they smell good, though. Yeah, they always smell really good. But yeah, the one that we had, I don't remember where we had it. It had to have been at like some sort of Ren Fair thing, or some sort of other like market fair type something or other. I don't know. It's been a while since we've been to a theme park. Yeah, it's been a little while. We went to Silverwood like 2 years ago, but you'll make it to Kick eventually. No worries, no worries. Forrest always liked the giant pretzels. Ah, yes. If you can get the giant pretzels and there's not too much salt and they give you the cheese sauce, then that's an excellent choice. Those are good. I concur. I like those are good as well. But yeah. Anyone else here? What is your favorite amusement park food, and why? And is there a special version or a certain place where you can only find those? Certain things that you like? I know, like, there's certain parks and whatnot where you can only get certain snacks, and so yeah. What is it for you? I've never had one with the cheese sauce before. I don't think I've seen it. Really? Even at like a ballpark or something like that? Like you'll go to like a baseball game or something like that, or whatever. A lot of the time they'll have pretzels and things like that too. Giant soft pretzels. Oh, we need to go down. Test. Green. Alright, I know these are kind of some of them, these are mediocre, mediocre rides, and people don't really care as much about them, but it'll at least help also with the guest generation, bringing people in. So, I don't buy food usually at amusement parks. I buy slushies, I guess. Yeah, I don't either, because it's just everything's overpriced. So... And Mrs. Pickles kind of gets upset with me sometimes because I don't want to do that. But, you know what? Money is tight, so. What's the state with a giant fair every year? Well, most states I feel like have their own giant state fair. I don't know. I know when I was in Washington they had the Evergreen State Fair, but that was on the west side. And I'm sure that they had a state fair on the east side as well. I don't know. Pretty sure most states have them, yeah. I've had one pretzel in my life. It was huge and very salty. Forrest gave it to me. Hello, I didn't like it. What? Aw. Bummer. Yeah, if it has too much salt, luckily you can kind of brush it off. Especially if you're outside, because then you don't have to worry about, like, you know, whatever. Are people walking across there? Oh no, they're going down a little bit further, okay. Hey, Sunshine and Faith, welcome in. Good to see you again. How are you doing tonight? Teo, isn't there a state that's famous for their giant fair every year? You Googled it, I guess. No, I don't think so. I never really hear of other states and their fair. You only kind of hear about your own state. So, yeah. I don't know. Alright, this one. Where's this one at? Over here. Apparently Texas, Iowa, North Carolina are the most notable. I live in North Carolina. Didn't know we had a state fair. Interesting. Doing okay, a bit tired. Long day with my daughter as she's visiting. Oh, great. That's fun. Well, I'm glad that you're able to spend time with her. That's always fun. I always enjoy it when I get to spend time with my folks, because now we live in a different state from each other, but not too far away, fortunately. So, multitasking a little bit, maybe going to play some OSRS. You're from Newfoundland, and I'm in Alberta. Ah, nice. Well, welcome in from the Great Canada. What's OSRS? She is in Newfoundland. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I know that that's somewhat close-ish. Like, it's not on opposite ends of Canada, but I know that that's still probably a little ways away from each other. Well, no, Alberta's in between, British Columbia and Toronto, right? So it is a bit of a gap, if I remember correctly. Okay, I take that back. Lobster fishing, fun. Old school RuneScape. Ah, okay. I never got into RuneScape. Oh, did we not put a price on this one? Shoot. Cancel. So if you have that at 0, it doesn't update it. But if you put at least something, then close it, wait a little bit, and then open it again, it should set the price, right? Whoa, there you go, 20 bucks. They are paying a pretty penny to ride that ride. I wonder if I should just make certain rides free. Like the carousel. Should I just make that free? Let's see if it'll even take it. It might not. But maybe it overwrites it if you say free. We'll come back and check it here in just a little bit. Yeah, lobster fishing does sound fun. I remember going with my uncle one time to go crab fishing, which basically we're just going by to check the crab pots that he had set in the water, and that was pretty fun. And we actually caught one. Oh, it does stay at 0. Okay, we'll make that free. We'll make the Ferris wheel free, so at least they have something that they can ride when they run out of money. Otherwise, pay up, bucko. Okay. So, this one we need to... Gotcha. Okay. So, this starts by coming up here. Let's turn this on so we can see how it's running. So it starts, comes up here, goes back, comes around... And then the end... Oh, wait. Yeah. The end comes back over here. So we need to, like, circle our way back out to the front. It looks like none of the states have their fairs at the same time. You could actually take a year-long road trip and visit 48 different state fairs. Oh, that's cool. Just trying the game. Used to play Rollercoaster Tycoon games. How's it going? It's going good. So I'm trying to go through basically a lot of what I do here on this is I've played this game off and on most of my life, and so now I'm playing through it to actually. Oh, can we just go straight through this or something? To actually play through all the scenarios. Can we raise or lower land? How fast is it going at this point? Can we go up? Are they even getting to the end? I don't know. Are they getting stuck somewhere? Ooh, it's going a little slow here. So maybe we can kind of crest over this. Can we go flat right here? And then start going down. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. This game has an open source thing for it that allows you to basically play the game with okay, there we go. Can we have a booster section right here? There's an open source add-on to this game called OpenRCT2, and we are playing with that, and that adds a lot of bug fixes, features, enhancements to the game, adds a few new rides, adds new track pieces to coasters and different rides, and just general quality of life fixes. And so, where are we at? And we need to get down to this point here. So if we do that, come around here. Okay, so we need to get down to 35. Set up a cage. What do you... Oh, for the lobsters, yeah. Yeah. That's part of it, is just setting it up. Yeah, and putting bait in it. At first I was like, set up a cage for what? What do lobsters eat? You can put like little, just bits of fish. And like you can put fish heads and just kind of fish scraps. And things like that. But if you're really gung-ho, you can catch them by hand. Yeah, if you're scuba diving, you can do that, I guess. But, oh, man, no one caught the crab brawler. Man, what a fitting Pokemon to show up during our discussion here. $60... 45. Actually, you know what? Let's, oh, that's close. What if we do... That works. Can we do photo section? Okay, so now that's connected. Let's see if we have enough speed. Otherwise, we'll put some boosters here to get through this loop. I think it connects otherwise. Yeah, alright, let's see if this gets... It does. It makes it back. Alright. I didn't have any of my cages set up yet. You have lobster bait crate, cages, Bronson? Okay, let's go ahead and test that. 2 trains, 8 cars. Okay, we don't need that. But we do want to look out here. We do need to work our way out here to some degree to get to everything. Maybe we can kind of skirt along here. I was getting it set up for crap. Oh, ooh, this might be a little intense. Which, if it's too intense, it might be a little bit too much for. It might impact the excitement rating. So if that's the case, we might like make this a little more gentle here. This dip. Maybe I'll make it a little more gradual. Or something. Let's see what it says. Excitement 6.72. We'll take it. You're hired. Okay. Alright, so it's coming out here. This one comes out there. Okay, so that's that. Oh shoot, that needs to go somewhere. We can probably take that part of that out though. Build this. No. You're not allowed to remove this section. Really? Okay. Let's close that out. We'll come back to that one. All right, we'll walk right next to it then instead. Dumb joke. Apologize. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to see a joke. There, I laughed. You know, if you want to hear a dumb joke, you should redeem the hear a joke channel points on Twitch, and I'll tell you a couple dumb jokes. Thought it was funny. It's perfect. Time for a crab to show up. Yeah, because we're already talking about it. That's hilarious. I don't know why my mind just went. Thanks for the pity laugh. I'll see. I'll now exit. Guess Bronson's not a super mod anymore. No. I'm just joking. I kid. Boo-hoo. I'm not funny.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And he's back. Alright. Ready for a couple dumb jokes? Did you hear about the two thieves who stole a candle? Oh, a calendar? Did you hear about the two thieves who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Alright. Alright, here's another one. How long does a jousting match last? Until nightfall. Get it? Get it? Because they're knights, and the point is that they fall? You try to knock them off? There you go. Alright, there's a couple terrible jokes. Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee that they were gonna be terrible jokes, so... No complaining, no refunds. You get what you pay for. Okay. That is there. Are we open? We're open, right? Yes. We're open. Alright, we'll make those a little cheaper so people can get those. Actually, that one's pretty good. that actually was one of the better ones. So does this one, does it just end? Does that need to like connect up? No, that is connected. You just can't see it. Interesting. There's a visual glitch right here in this opening. It's like not connected right there at the end of this, but you can still see it's coming in. So if we... Wait. That's the opening, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's going up there. Just kind of watch it and see what it does first. Because some of these are made to not even, like, make it through some of these, like, ups and downs. So. Oh, you know what? I want to make sure to give a shout out to some of my friends that are here. I'm kind of not so great at doing this a lot of the time. So, I want to shout out my mod, Bronson, one half, the not so pretty half of the Solely Switch channel. Him and his wife Connor stream together, and they are a wonderful Christian couple that stream a variety of things and have a great time with discussion and all that fun stuff. And so if you enjoy the silliness of what he brings to this chat already, he does that and more on his own stream and plays a lot of fun stuff. He likes to focus on indie games as much as he can. So if you enjoy indie games, then his streams are right up your alley. So please go check him out, give him a follow. I'm trying to think of different people. Teo, do you stream? I don't remember. I know I know Bob streams as well. He was actually just streaming earlier today, I believe. And unfortunately I missed it. He was playing some Minecraft. Who else is here? Owl in the Brush. We got a shout out to him already. That's good because he was in Psycho Joker. Okay. Cool. I want to remember to shout out my friends. So. Okay, so if we come through this, will this work? Ooh. No, but we can. We can move the train, right? Yeah, there we go. Actually, let's do... I want to try to, like, come up through here. 30. I think we need to, like, do this. Is that right over that? No, it's not. Okay, perfect. Where are we at? 70? Okay, we're at 70. Maybe we need to do one more. I want to try to get right over the top of this. Okay, so if we can meet back up to that, that will get us to the end. That's gonna be fast. Maybe we can delete 2 of those and put some brakes. And we'll come back and we can adjust that speed. So one nice thing is these brake sections, they're variable in speed, so you can set what speed you want for those. Get out of here, land. Oh, it's over here, that's right. Alright, what kind of speed do we have coming out of here? We probably need to at least go up higher. Oh, it's too high. I like doing that like technique because then you can kind of get a little bit higher faster, but it might not really be worth it. We'll just do this. Also, we can have change. Nope, that's as fast as it goes. Okay. So we are at. Woo, we're up at 90. Do we really have to be that high? Can we do? Nope, we kind of have to. Okay. 90 it is. Okay. Okay, we'll be at 100 here. We don't have to go necessarily all the way down. Where is it? Do they have the... Oh, so this is just the classic. This isn't like the new wooden. There's a wooden coaster that you can actually do a loop in. This one does not have that. Ooh, okay, we need a turn. Where are we at? That is right there. So we'll need to like... Can we... $95. How fast is that? Can we just do like a... Look at that. Okay, that does connect. If we have enough speed, that should work. Finally done editing. I didn't get to get started until like 11 p.m. Long day. Oh man. That is a long day. Holy cow. Well, I'm glad you were able to get things going. Yeah, I think I will wait. I'm not gonna redo that other I'm not gonna redo that other video, that short that I did. But I'll just try to do those things that you showed me on the next short that I make. Thanks, the rain really set you back. Oh, man. So, a long day at work, huh? The black-eyed peas, I was so proud about that. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, let's watch this. Whee! Alright, is that enough to get there? It is! Just barely enough. Maybe, maybe these are a little bit too much. Brake speed, let's do 31. See what that looks like. I don't want it too short. Here, let's go ahead and test it, since at least it's a continuous circuit and we made it to the end. So... I don't blame you. Redoing stuff is annoying. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking I could do it, but it's already posted, and I don't want to, like, mess things up by reposting the same thing again. I don't know if that, like, resets metrics and all that kind of, and stats and all that on the thing. But it was awesome. I did get an encouraging comment on the video already, so... But, yeah, that was nice. Alright, there we go. Here he comes. That's a much better speed. I like that. That's a good speed. Okay, excellent. Alright, let's see what the, what it says for the stats. Yeah, the pumpkins are pretty cool. Excitement rating, 7.01. We need a 6.7, I believe. So I think we're good on that one, too. Yes! You are open! Okay. Oh, that's right there. That's connected. So we're good, I think. Where does this other pathway go? Gosh. Let's see. Let me get that view thing out. Has the last selections that I did before. Rides. So that goes to that. That's... Where does that go? Let's get rid of those. Does that just stop right there? Let's get the cutaway view. I don't know how you could do this without having this. Okay. That's up a ways. That comes down there. That one's to that. Oh, we need to make sure that's connected. I see. I see. They're going to come out, and then they're going to be stuck. Right? Because that's the exit for this guy. When they come off of this new coaster, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. We're good. And that's outside. Perfect. Okay, we're still set. The wooden coaster. What is this? Classic wooden coaster. What is this going to? Oh, that is going to that one. Okay, I see. That is going to that. And that is not connected to anything. We need to do that. So many of these are like overlapping. I'm like having a hard time following these. Yeah, the pumpkin is really cool. It's one of those ornamental pumpkins that's a bit smaller. And so we have that going up on a trellis, and they're at first we were a little worried that the pumpkins weren't going to grow because they took a while to start, but then a few of them have taken off, and we've been clipping them to the trellis, and they are they're doing their thing. So it's definitely encouraging to see. Okay, so we got that. Got that. We'll just put these in there for now like that. So that's another one. And then the last one, where's the purple one? Up here? Clear selection. It's up, way up here. Gotcha. Okay, so we'll have to make our way up and around over here. That's nice. His comments are always what kept Ancient Echoes alive. It's so much work for such little payout, but the words of encouragement are very nice. Yeah, and I mean, honestly with it too, when you're still kind of new doing it, it's like, am I even doing something that people want to watch? I mean, yeah, there's views on it, but shorts are so quick that, you know, a lot of people will just click off of it, potentially. And so, but seeing someone that's like, hey, yeah, I like it, keep it up, you're doing a great job. It's like, just the little ones, it's like, yes, I'm doing something right. So, because some of them, you know, I know what I did isn't anything amazing or crazy, but it does take time, and so it's like, am I spending my time wisely doing this? So, actually, let's keep the cutaway view here. Okay, so this is all that it is. We have a little bit of space here. That is excellent. I don't mind having it like that. And I already put a couple of those TV screens, so we're good there. And that is like that. Do we need to put some, I think we need to put some of these benches and stuff around. We don't have very many at all, and honestly, we need to hire a bunch of more handymen. Oh, thank you for the repost. You know, we got lots of money. Let's go crazy. Okay. Okay. There's that. Let's put some garbage cans around. Okay. That is good enough. And Bronson, honestly, as well, thank you for being here as well. I know you are a very busy person, and you are 3 hours ahead, and it's already 1 o'clock, and you are still spending your precious time you could be sleeping or whatever to be hanging out here. And I appreciate that. So I know it can be a lot to ask for. So thank you. I feel like I don't say thank you enough to a lot of people that that do special things like that. So, okay, happy to be here. Oh, good. All right. So far, that is looking good. Honestly, I wish I could be around more. Stupid life, stupid responsibility. I know. I know. I'm trying to figure some of that kind of stuff out myself. Do they let us... Oh, they don't let you remove anything. You got to keep the whole section. Do we want to just... Are these long enough to do this? Oh, we can't quite get that. Is that what I was just doing right here? Probably. Okay, let's just... I think it was... Let's see, what kind of speed is there? Can we catch it? Yeah, look at that. Okay, we can catch it. Oh, it's still in the way. Interesting. Alright, let's flatten it out here. Vertical loop left or right? Let's go left. Let's do a photo section. Then an inline twist. Then a corkscrew. Can't do a corkscrew to the left or the right. Or are we... Does it just not work? Oh, it's... Oh, you're going down from that. That's right. Okay. Okay. Hey, Teo. Okay, I'm gonna go to the market. I'll see you when I get back if you're still on. Well, thank you. I'll probably be on for maybe another hour-ish, give or take. So, but yeah, we'll see. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great time at the market, and we'll see you if I'm still around when you get back. Thank you so much for sticking around. Okay. Let's just see what this kind of looks like. We probably need to circle back around. Could we somehow go through the middle of this thing? Where are we at? We're a little bit high. What if we go down one? We can. Look at that. That is cool. Actually, could we go down one more? Come about here and do a loop to the right? Does that work? No, let's straight. Okay, that's too low. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep it there and just go straight. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do an inline twist. Oh, they don't like that either, huh? Okay, well, I tried. We can at least go straight through it. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got a bit of speed through that. What do we want to do? We got to make it all the way back to this other one. What else can we do to, like, oops, to bring this back in a better spot? We can do that. Okay, so that's at 30 then. We could at least... Okay, we probably shouldn't do anything too crazy, because we already have a loop, a corkscrew, and a twist, and a couple drops. If you do too much, it might be a little too intense for them, and then that could hurt our excitement rating. So... let's see. Okay, we're off a little bit. Does that meet up? Ooh, we're close. Where am I at? One more over. Okay. Let's keep it angled. Straighten out. Now go straight. There we go. Hey, look at that. We made it. All right. Excelente. All right, let's watch this play out. Because, yeah, then it ends also with half of a corkscrew and then half of a twist. Luckily, it's not going too fast through there, so we'll see. I mean, it is going kind of fast. Man, if you're at the end there, and then it slows down at the station, and you're, like, upside down, it's gotta be rough. Look at that. The last couple cars are kind of upside down a little bit. Excitement. Okay, it's a little intense. What if... Man, I don't want to, like... What if we get rid of this, the twist? Let's just do that. Maybe that will help. And if that doesn't work, then we'll do like an S-bend, make this a wider curve, and then S-bend back. And at that point, maybe that will be enough to help. Okay. There it goes. Take a picture. Do a U-turn. I could. There's not a whole lot to it. That end is a little rough. But it's like, we can't take this out. I'd love to not have that in there. Oh, it's even worse. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. What if... See, that's on that one. There. Tidiest park in the country. All right, I'll take it. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going like too fast through the loop. Okay. I just don't know what else to do because it like stops right there. We can't take this twist out, and that's where like some of it is. Okay, let's do an actual test. I should have done that to start with. Okay. Doing pretty good. After we finish this, this will be the 4th out of 5 coasters to work on. These are nice kind of real gradual, gentle curves. I can move this little dip down to be more in the middle. I wonder if it's a little too fast. Are we going a little too fast through here? Do I want to... Maybe I can put a brake section in there. I don't see anything way too crazy, but there is this thing. Excitement. Dang. Alright, can we put some stuff around? Usually if you put like trees and things like that, that helps. It's not really enough though. $6.2. What else could be exciting and not too intense? Maybe we go back and do that twist. Now that we got some space over here. Could we drop that little thing over here and then come out and around or something? We got a lot of space here that we can do stuff in. we go... So coming out of this... There we go. Now we're at 25. Does that work? Yeah. Photo section. We're all, so now we don't need to do that like little drop. Hmm. Oh. Okay, let's go straight one more time. Then we'll... Oh, okay, maybe we can just get past this. Interesting, so that was helping us. Because who knew that the ground was going to be that difficult? Alright, that's fine. Kind of wish there was like an undo button that would make it easier to just put back what you had. Looping coaster in the way. Okay, we need to start one block sooner. Oh. Okay. We'll test that. Okay. I think next, why don't we... Well, it's tested anyways. Let's just see what it says. Next thing I'll do is I will put some light brakes here just before this. Okay. Still not quite there. The intensity is still pretty high. And lateral G's, it doesn't go above 2. It doesn't go below 2. At this point it's right at 2. And I feel like that's like the very end. Same with the vertical, that's what's kind of... That's the worst part. And then at the near the beginning. Alright, well, 27. We'll see how fast it is. I don't know where we're at and what speed is what. But, you know, maybe we need to change it around and not use this corkscrew. That if it's still giving us problems, maybe we need to get rid of this corkscrew. Because we can... I think that we added. So we'll just have to continue that with a twist and then just meet up to it a different way. And that's totally fine. We got plenty of cash. Doesn't need to be too... Whoop! Too much. Try it again. That's also the problem when it's at the very end of the ride and you have to wait for it to get all the way there for it to show you and what you're trying to test. Okay, so that slows down a little bit. Ooh, that still doesn't make it. All right, let's just get rid of this. Boom. All right, so this, we'll do that. Oh, that's in the way. I didn't realize that we were that close to it. Bummer. Okay. So how are we gonna get there? Shoot. Oh, we can do that. And we're above it right here. So for this one... Land not owned by park. Oh, gotcha. What if we do... Actually, let's go straight. Actually... Can we just do that? Ooh, that's just out of reach. All right, let's just do that. Straight. Oh, that's hitting that. Gosh darn it. Who knew this was going to be so difficult, huh? Let's just go to 40. There we go. Okay, I think we got it. It is kind of slow through there, but that's at least flat. It's not, there's no elevation we're getting through with the corkscrew, that it's not really gonna stop us from getting past this section to get to the station platform. Okay. Pretty gradual. And then that does a little bit. That's not too out of the ordinary. Okay. I think that might do it for us. Ah. What can we do that's exciting, that's not intense? Was it too intense going through here? Maybe it's intense with some of these corkscrews and things like that. Maybe we need to redo that. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, no, we need to keep that. Oh, that's the worst part. Dang it. Okay. Shoot. What if we do some sort of like helix somewhere? That's the thing, we're kind of running out of space a little bit. Oh, not paths. Ride tracks. Okay, so that's like the same height there. Where are we at? And how close is this? Can we... Oh, they only have large. There's like no space. Man, this is annoying. Maybe we just need to kind of start over a little bit. Okay. Let's do something else. Sometimes I don't like the helixes here, or not the helix, the corkscrews. You have to be really careful with them because if you're going too fast, I guess that's not too fast. Okay, that's something at least. Could we... Nope. Nope, that's too long. I don't know if that's going to be too... See, doing this, we're almost like... Ooh, that's really close. That's too big too. Gosh, there's like not enough room in this corner. Hmm. And then we hit that. Ugh. This is kind of weird that the compact inverted coaster has helixes up and down, but only has the large helix. Oops. There's usually a large and a small. This one we only have large. That's the hardest part. We're kind of like pinned up in a space here that we don't have a whole lot of room. Could just do this. Well, let's see. We need to get... Let's keep going up. 70 to 50. Let's do 75. Ooh. And now we're like getting close to the bounds right there too. Woo! That's a... Ooh, that's too much. Okay. Okay, so that's... Can we do a loop over here, or are we kind of... We're like right next to... I think we're right next to this, right? Yeah. Loop to the left. Nope. Kind of in the way with a couple things, so that's not gonna work. Then that goes out of bounds. Can we do some S-bends? That's kind of fast though. I don't want to do an S-bend here. But I might have to. Oh, but that's not going to work because that's going to go right into out of bounds. Can't do that because we got the other track piece in the way. Okay, this will just be kind of boring. My gosh. Okay. Can we come back up? No. We're gonna run into that. Oh my word. S-bend to the right. And then we're gonna run. Okay, maybe we don't make that... See, this is the thing. How are we gonna... We need to get back up. This is why I hate building coasters, because other people can just figure it out so much easier than I can. And I just get twisted in a knot here. And we can't purchase land, right? Nothing. Well, let's do something else. Oh, we're running into that. Yeah, this will give us a little more space. Oops. Okay, so we still were able to make it through. Can we, well, can we? No, okay. Okay. Won't work either. Let's just watch this for a second. I don't know if this even makes sense. This is like the hardest one to do. It's really not that much speed. Yeah, this coaster could really benefit from some more track pieces of having kind of vertical corners and stuff at a bank. Hey guys! Welcome in. Welcome in, Charlie. Thank you so much for the raid. How did your stream go? How was Tiger Woods tonight? You get any new sponsorships tonight? Welcome on in. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for sharing your community with us again. Look over here, now say Fuzzy Pickles! Thank you so much, Book. I appreciate that. Welcome in, guys. If any of you guys don't know me, I'm Fuzzy Pickles, a Christian variety streamer on Twitch, Rumble, and Kick. And tonight we're playing through a new scenario, and it is kicking our butt. Well, at least just this one part of it. So, let me zoom out. We have a park here. So we started with none of this. What we got were 5 incomplete coasters that had a beginning and an end, and we had to basically fill in the middle to complete them and also have a certain excitement rating for them. And so far 3 of them haven't been too bad. We've figured it out, made them work, and they're kind of all intertwined in here somewhat. And now we're working on this guy here, and this one is surprisingly difficult because of this, how much room we have and how close we are to the edge of the park. So, he had a match that gave me like 87 heart attacks, but everything's fine. What? Just this one, but... So you're having a difficulty with your game too? Something? You're just pulling my leg? I can't tell. Sounds like you had a good time though, so that's good. So we've been having a pretty decent time with this, but it's just been kind of difficult. So I've been through like 2 or 3 redesigns of this coaster, and there's a few pieces in here that they don't let you, like whatever they give you to start with, you have to use. You can't scrap part of it. So had a match against a golfer that almost beat me. Oh, okay. Okay, kept making dumb mistakes. Yeah, no, man, I'd be like that too. Golf is hard. I don't blame you one bit. Maybe we can... Oh, no, of course. My word. There's got to be something in our way everywhere we go. And I probably didn't do the best of having this part of this other wooden coaster right here in the way. Well, what we could do is we could put boosters here. Do we have boosters? No, we don't even have boosters. Never mind. I was gonna say we could get a little bit of speed out of it, but no, that's not. And then we can't. Can we dip down? Can we do that here? Okay, so we can do that. We do it. I wanted to do a loop. Yes. Okay, this works. It is a little fast. Oh shoot. No, this won't work. Dang it. Okay. What if we do half loop and a corkscrew to the right? Okay. We're getting there. Because also I need to have it meet back up over here. Yeah, how are you doing otherwise, Book? I know you were chatting a little bit at the beginning. Sorry I was kind of in and out a little bit. I was kind of getting ready for this and a couple other things going on. But, yeah, you were talking about wanting to do some stuff together at some point. I think that would be a lot of fun. We just keep going up? Are we gonna run into something here? Actually, could we do... down? No. That doesn't do very much. Okay, that's not gonna work. We could... kind of now in the wrong spot. Absolutely. Okay. Well, we should, maybe we could talk offline a little bit. Feel free, I know you don't use Discord too much for private messages and stuff, but if you want to chat, to figure something out, or if it's more of a group thing you want to do, like in your mod channel on your Discord, we should, yeah, we should try to plan something out. That would be a lot of fun. It can be a group thing, it can be, you know, just two of us, whatever, and you can do other stuff with the other guys too. Yeah, let me know. I'm open, so just let me know. I'm happy to chat. What are we doing here? Okay, so maybe we don't use this. Come on. Oh, there we go. Don't use that. And maybe with this. We get this. No. Straight this way. Land not owned by park. Okay. Land. Oh my gosh. Can't catch a break? Come on, people. All right. Because if we go straight... Oh! Okay, I thought I was going to run into this. Actually, we can do tighter. What if on this one, let's do... No. Straight. That's no way. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. Oh, we can do that. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's look through that. Oh my word. Okay, we made it. Oh my gosh. This has been the most frustrating one to work on. Alright. Let's watch these little test dummies and see how it does. This shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't look too intense. And it's fairly gradual. Why did it stop? Is there something... Is there something here that's not adding up? Actually, we can probably... Straight angle, straight angle, straight angle. Alright. Oh, does that not quite line up? That looks a little funky. Aha, I see. There we go. We just needed to begin the bank turn there. And that straightens out. Actually, could this be... like that? No. Okay, no, that's fine. It just looks a little funny. Alright, let's watch this, see if it disappears. If there's an issue or it doesn't connect right, it'll just... this little ghost will disappear. But there it goes. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, the main difficulty with this, the scenario here, is that we need to have an excitement rating of at least 6.7 for each of these coasters that we rebuild. And we've just been a little bit under that every time. So we added these trees. Having trees or other things around it, around your rides, help increase the excitement. But it only did so much. So let's see what this does. And we already have it going around a few other rides, so it's already getting a boost from that. Okay. That seems okay. Oh gosh, we're so close. Can we put any other trees over here? $6.46. 6.52. 6.53. Okay. Hey, we did it. Who knew? You just needed to have some other trees. Don't ask me how these palm trees got up here on this big edge of a volcano here. This park is called Volcania. So it's like this is an old volcano. But hey, look, we got trees. Okay. Done with that monstrosity. Alright, on to the last one here. Oh yeah, we can turn this guy on. Man. We probably spent about a third of the whole time just on this one coaster. We probably spent as much time as it took to do 2, maybe all 3 of these other ones just doing this one. Okay. Okay. So this one starts here. So what we can do... There we go. Have that easily turn into a chain lift hill. And then we can do some stuff. Things that we can do. We can do S-bends and we can do helixes. This is not that great of a coaster type. It's kind of like the one we had before, except they're kind of individually in a train and they are like a little boat. So you can't do loops, can't do no, you can do helixes. Luckily you can do small ones. No. Just regular helixes. Up and down, left and right. So not small or anything, they're all the same size. Can't do loops, you can't do corkscrews, you can't do twists, loops, any of that kind of stuff. So just have to be using the speed and curves. And then the build height limit is not great either. Are there no banked turns either? Wow. Wow. Okay. Why don't we... Bank turns up to the left. Too high for support, see? Okay. Chain lift hill? I don't know. We're just kind of winging it here. Does this even make sense? Not really. Let's go a different way. So we were at 130. Can we do 110? A drop? Sometime. Each coaster, okay, that works. Each coaster reacts a little differently with loss of speed. And so this one, we were at, our top was 130. we can still make it at 110, so we probably couldn't do too much less of a difference there. So maybe we could have gone up with the difference of 15 feet, but it's already kind of slowing down a little bit. So okay, so we are, man, we'll have to do some other type of hill to get up a bit to get some speed to come through this incline there. Can we go under this other track? Okay, we're getting some good speed there. Let's see, we were at 75 with a little bit of speed, so let's get the chain going. How do we want to... Let's get rid of that. How do we want to do this? Oh, this is kind of cool. You're, like, paralleling this guy here. A lot of speed still. And that's as high as it can go. Okay. Can we... Okay, there's at least 100 feet right there. Alright, let's see if we can match that. Where are we? We're close. If we do that... Haha! Success. Alright. Let's watch this guy. But, yeah, Book, how are things going with you? I missed some of the deep conversation, I think, earlier, but, how are you guys doing? Is that gonna make it? Ooh! Okay. That was just about enough. Oh, you're just rambling was fun, just chatting. Okay. Wasn't sure if there was anything going on. So, but no, I'm oh, I feel like I've mentioned this every time we've had a couple people come in through the stream, but through all that went through with Pastor Deucin in the last day or so, man, that's been crazy. I'm very happy that he was able to get his account back and everything. But yeah, I was like, man, that would be so crazy. If that happened to me, I don't know what. I'm hoping that they would be able to change it around, but they got me thinking about other things to do to kind of show that people aren't bots, and so I made a couple emotes just for fun. So people can say they're not a bot. And then made a channel redemption thing on here. That if people want to lurk, there's a one channel point thing to lurk without having sounds and things like that. So it's people can do that discreetly. Ooh, we're really close on this too. Can we boost this with trees as well? Let's do this one. This might be a little more difficult. No, that's as much as we can get with those. Hey, welcome back, Teo. You made it. We're still here. I'm on the last coaster here. Whatever we did wasn't quite enough. So, why don't we take it back from over here and do a few other things. Redeem, name a worker. Alright, Teo. What would you like to do in the park? Do you want to be a handyman? Or do you want to be a mechanic? Too high? That's too high? Can we raise? We can. Okay. I don't care. We'll raise this up. I'm tired of having these limits. Entertainer. Okay. Let's get you an entertainer. What kind of entertainer do you want to be? I'm not sure where he's walking, so let's put him at least... Okay. So, your choices. You can be an astronaut, a bandit, an elephant, a gorilla, a knight, a panda, pirate, Roman soldier, sheriff, snowman, or tiger. Elephant. Alright, good choice. Let's make sure I spell this correctly. There we go. Alright. If anyone else would like to be a part of the park, you're welcome to be. We got lots of handymen that are unnamed. We have several mechanics. I usually don't use security guards, but if you want to be a security guard, you can. Or you can be an entertainer. So, just let me know. Elephants are pretty cool. You are correct. Alright, let's get this thing testing again. Where are we? So that's doing that. We'll kind of spin back around, maybe? Too low. Okay, that can go around. What if we go in underground? Where are we? Let's stop looking at that stuff. Okay, this can help make things exciting. Actually, you know what? Ooh, is that gonna work, or are we gonna run? Oh, that's perfect, actually. And we can pick right back up where we left off, technically. I just love it when you can see an animal thinking about something. Elephants are so smart. They are pretty smart. You are correct on that. I don't know if you've seen all those videos of things online of that people catch elephants doing, and especially if they're like in the zoo and they have, you know, the keepers and stuff that work with them closely, and some of them form quite a bond. Actually, you know what? Let's do this gentle corner. Alright, now we're in sync. Hmm. What if... Too high for supports. How about now? Okay, so we're going up the hill now. We can go up a little bit more. So we need to get a little bit of speed through here. So we can go maybe up to 130, 125. And then let's get rid of that. Like, dang, what a nice elephant. I saw a cool video of an elephant rescuing a drowning gazelle. Really? I have not seen that. That's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that before. I've seen them interact with people, but I've never seen them do something like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, there we go. He even goes to check on him after his so freaking cute. Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. It's that nurturing nature, I guess, of elephants. You know, you see them with little ones. If there's a predator, all the adults, like, make a little shield where they put their backs next to each other and have the babies in the middle. Okay, let's just redo this again. I set the chain lift hill to be just a little faster, and you'd have to do a whole nother thing for that. Only one train, huh? Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. Throughput doesn't matter to me. Yeah, this is one coaster that I usually don't build very much, just because it's not as exciting. I guess the one thing that's nice about it is since it is, there's separate little cars in this, and they're kind of free dangling. Each corner kind of is like a banked corner, in a way. So you can see they kind of swing out when they go around. They're not just straight. So that kind of helps. Okay. Man, I need to wrap up soon because I need to go to bed because I gotta get up early. Alright, please say this is exciting enough. It is! Hey, look at that! Finally, wow. Okay. We didn't even need to have it connected, that's funny. Okay. Well then. Who knew? I think just the annoying thing about this one is a lot of parks, they allow you to purchase land, or there's just more land around. And with the fact that all these coasters, they're all kind of in one half. So they're kind of overlapping each other. There's only so much room. And so once you start building them, they're kind of crowding each other out. There's a lot of other space around the front and this whole side too that they could have utilized a little bit more. I mean, I guess I probably could have came up and over the top a little bit more on some of them, but I don't know. But anyways. Cool. And just so it's done, I will, I'll connect everything up to the path. Okay, there's that. I know it looks terrible like this, but whatever. There's that. And then, what was it? There's another spot. There we go. That's what it was. Okay. Now it's connected. Hey, Teo, there you are. There's the elephant. Okay. Maybe we just finish putting some trees up top here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Cool. Alright. And that's open. Let all the people come walking over here only to just find... Oh, it's closed. Then they have to walk all the way back. That would not be fun. I walked all the way over here for nothing! I can link you the elephant bid. Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me a... Send it in a DM. I don't think... I think only, links are, I think, just for mods or VIP or something. So, yeah. Thank you. I will check that out. Appreciate that. Alright, what's a good... Maybe this is a decent spot. This could be a good... We didn't really add more food stalls. I bet people are kind of hungry. What if we add some more? Nah. There's so many other rides that we just totally did not even do. So, we did a few basic rides over here. We did the launch freefall. We did some synchronized shuttle loops. But otherwise, we focused pretty much our whole time working on all these other coasters. And so, the park is kind of lacking in that department, but that's okay. Let's do a screenshot here for the VOD. Excellent. Okay. Oh no, wait, hold on. I keep forgetting, these little windows are still there. Another screenshot. Well, I always forget to get rid of those little windows that are showing. Okay. Cool. Well, that was still fun, though. I wish, I don't know, once you get those coasters done, it's like I kind of wish that there's a little bit more of something to do. Hey, Canadian Mountie, welcome in. Oh man, I'm kind of just wrapping up for the night here, but we can sit and chat for a little bit if you want. How was the rest of your stream? How'd things go? We can build a few other rides over here while we hang out for a little bit. How are things going? Stream was good. No dead beavers is always a good night. There you go. Sounds like a true Canadian taking care of the local beaver population. This guy is a hero right here, guys. So how far are you in the scenario where you're yeah, I guess you can call it a scenario. How far along are you getting pretty close? I know you said that was one of the most difficult ones to do. Are you getting close to getting to the objective? Or how are things going on that? Okay, so you said about 60%. I've got beaver bots, so that's huge. Oh, okay, so you got to the point where you have beaver bots. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that. I'll have to. Oh man, when are you gonna be playing Timberborn again? When's your next stream for the game? I'd like to try to catch some of it if I can to see how things are going. But tomorrow, so I'm going to our church's youth camp. I'm driving over there to play bass in the morning for their morning service. So I'll be kind of busy in the morning. So Thursday night, okay. I might be able to, I don't know. So Thursday, Mrs. Pickles and I will be leaving, and we'll be out of town for a couple days for our anniversary through Sunday. So I will not be around streaming, and I also might not really be able to watch much going on. So I might just have to, yeah, I started learning to play and all that about 2019, 2020, somewhere in there, I think. Something like that. Haven't played a ton, because I didn't have a place to play. I tried to play at our church, the previous church I was at, but they didn't really rotate people in the that were playing in the band, unfortunately, so I didn't get a huge opportunity there. But at our new church where we're at now, since we moved, I get to do that more often, so it's a lot of fun. Makes sense, yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how things are going with that. I think that would be a fun game to play. I'm not sure when I would be able to get to the game, but that does sound like fun. I put it on my wish list for Steam. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to get to it. I already have a few games on Steam, like everyone else, that I bought that I haven't even gotten to yet. And I'm working through. These are all my retro games that I've collected. That was a hobby of mine for a while, and I feel like I've gotten pretty much all the stuff that I wanted to get that I either played as a kid or missed out as a kid or rented from the store. So I have so many games that I need to play. Yeah, I know. I'm somewhat new-ish to Steam, so I don't have a huge backlog. But yeah. Hey, we didn't set a price for this, did we? But there's a good number of, there's a few that I haven't played yet, and there's some that I would want to try to play with some people. I got I don't know if you've ever played Project Zomboid. That's a pretty fun game, and you can play that in groups on servers online and stuff. So exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. So but yeah, so you got your stream working on YouTube then. What service are you using for that? Watched a lot of Project Zomboid. Haven't played it myself though yet. Yeah, I watched someone play it a lot, and he just plays it single player, and he made it pretty far. He almost made it to a year or so in game, and some sort of glitch killed him, and that kind of stopped him from playing it for a while, and that was really sad to see. But yeah, that's a pretty fun one to watch, and it's been pretty fun to play as well. What else? Yes, finally. It took a lot of failing until I got it to work. So you're good then. So you don't need to worry about doing any changes or switching services to get that working. Correct? You're using. You're doing the Stream Elements thing with OBS. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so one reason why I use Rumble Studio 2 is that my PC is 10 years old, and so it just can't handle streaming to multiple places at once. And so I was using Restream previously, and it worked pretty good, but you can only do 2 services. You can only stream to 2 different places. And then Rumble Studio, people were talking about it, and so I checked it out, and it basically acted the same way, but just makes sure that you have to at least be streaming to Rumble at the same time. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I started doing that anyways, so I didn't really care. So already had stream elements, so it's nice to not have to download another app. Yeah, I mean with a Rumble Studio, it's all through like the stream keys that you have with their web browser, and so you honestly don't need to have another app to run it. So still look into it if it doesn't work out. Yeah, is literally you have OBS directed with your Rumble Studio stream key thing, and then within Rumble Studio, then you have your connected Rumble account, and then you add any other streaming service account to that to stream to, and you just flip a switch on or off if you want to use that service or not. And so then you go live in OBS, bring up Rumble Studio, then hit start, and then that sends it out to all the other destinations. So it's it works pretty smoothly, works pretty seamless. So I like it. It's gotten better over time. So I know you mentioned having to download another chat app. So that's just something that's extra. It's not something you have to do. So as you can see below my picture here, I have the chat showing on screen. Social Stream Ninja is the program that I use to combine all of the chats and then show. And then you can also use that as a dock within OBS to see everything together as well. So it's a nice way to see everything and keep all that. So yeah, it's not required, it's optional. So, but I found someone else using it and I liked it. And there's a lot of other things you can do within it as well. There's some overlay things that you can do with the chat. There's featured chat, there's chat bots, there's event dashboards, emote walls, which I need to look into that. Hype meter and view count, tip jar, goal meter, waitlist, winner draw, flow actions, graphic polls, credits, leaderboards, scoreboards, interactive games. There's a lot of cool things that they've added to this amongst other things as well. So I feel like every time they're coming up with something new. So anyways, that was a lot of information all at one time. And it's free. So there's a web browser plugin, but I have the application download to just have it native on my computer so I can manage it outside of just the web browser. So you use something called Mix It Up. Oh, I've never heard of it. There's so many options. Yeah, there's so many different people that have created very similar things. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of different fun programs. Let's see, can I fit one of these guys in here? Or is this too big? Might be a little too big for this space. Is this a little smaller? This might be a little smaller. Don't know what kind of room we have. Nope. Is there something simple? Just a figure 8 track? We can do a figure 8 track. I know on here too is there's too high for supports. There we go. Okay. Gotta have at least go-karts in here. Actually, let's do a little zigzag here. Cool. Mix It Up is all in your PC, so you don't have to worry about their server going down or anything like that. Yeah, this one, there's an app for it, but, I mean, you make sure to, like... I don't think there's a server for it either. Within the app itself, like, you have a bunch of settings that you check, and then it gives you a URL link that you then put as a source in OBS. And, yeah, it's fairly straightforward. And then you just, when you open it up, whenever your services are running, I mean your streams are running, or you have a chat, like Twitch and Kick have a consistent chat that's always open. Rumble, the chat window is not always open for a stream, so once your stream goes live, just hit the connect for that. So... yeah, I used the online services before that, but sometimes they would lag a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, now that we added a few things, maybe we can take a new screenshot. Can see a few more things here. Cool. All right. Screenshot. So, okay. Man, it's getting late for me. I need sleep because I need to get up in like 6 hours from now. Or maybe less. So, let me see who is live out here that we can, send you guys off to. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Canadian Mountie. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. I hope your stream went really well. Let's see, who else? Is anyone playing anything that's interesting here? Any retro games? I guess we could go to the Gamer Die show. I don't think we've raided to him in a while. Just seeing if there's anyone else as well. No. Okay. Let's raid over there. Alright, so I'll send you off to Ryan over at the Gamer Die Show. He is actually playing Donkey Kong Bonanza as well. Looks like he's playing in an area that I was in just yesterday, so that's cool. He's catching up. So, alright. Let me snooze that ad. We don't need to have that pop up. So, alright guys, thank you so much for being here, and thank you to all the raiders that came in. We had a raid from Big Bad Dirty Dog and an Owl in the Brush, Psycho Joker Circus, and the Book of Gaming. Again, another great night. Thank you guys for being here. Have a wonderful evening. I will hopefully be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. But we'll probably play some American Truck Simulator, maybe Maybe we'll do some Minecraft or something like that. And, but otherwise, have a great night. God bless you guys. And we will see you in the next stream. Let me get this raid going. There we go. Okay. Take care, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you in the next stream. Take care, everyone. See ya.